This is Ryan Pinto from Knowledge Valley IAS, and welcome to the News in Short. This initiative is to give you the Hindu news in 15 to 20 minutes so that you can use your time and watch the news, listen to the news in a very short period of time. Let's go on with the news. Today's news date is Sunday, November the 13th, 2022. Let's go on with the news fast. So today's news is mostly on the reservation, that is EWS reservation. But before that, we'll see the other news. MBBS in Hindi lost in transliteration. What is the meaning of transliteration? Transliteration is uh, converting, for example, English MBBS textbooks in Hindi, only Devanagari script, whereas the language will be English itself, only the script is changed, that is transliteration. So, MBBS in Hindi lost in transliteration, transliterated medical textbooks, bilingual classes without separate language based batches or faculty, and the choice of taking exams in Hindi or English. These are the main features of the new MBBS course, with the first batch of students set to begin their classes in Madhya Pradesh this coming week. However, the medical community have questioned the long-term viability of the system. So the doctors, students, and the hospitals are concerned about the viability of the program and employability of the students from bilingual stream in Madhya Pradesh. So this is the first news. MBBS in Hindi lost in transliteration. Voters in Himachal Pradesh brave cold to record 73.6% polling. So, uh, despite there was a chilling day in Himachal Pradesh, polling concluded peacefully for the assembly election in Himachal Pradesh on Saturday, with the state recording a voter turnout of 73.64% as per provisional data. The state had recorded 75.57% in the 2017 election. So, this is the second news that we are coming to. Now, the important news that I was telling you about, that is the EWS reservation scheme that is there, that is the economically weaker section reservation. Tamil Nadu all party meet resolved to file review petition against the EWS verdict. In the economically weaker section reservation, the Supreme Court had upheld the EWS reservation and allowed for it. We had seen there was a 5 judges bench who were sitting, and it was the 3 judges out of the 5 gave or upheld the EWS reservation. So Tamil Nadu all party meet was called out to, or called in to resolve or to speak or to discuss about the same, to see what the party or what all the parties position is regarding the reservation. So an all party meeting of representatives of legislative parties in Tamil Nadu, chaired by Chief Minister MK Stalin, on Saturday passed a resolution rejecting the 103rd constitutional amendment providing for 10% quota. So they have rejected it. The parties have also decided to file a review petition against the Supreme Court verdict upholding the validity. In this, the AIADMK and the BJP, which had welcomed the verdict, boycotted the meeting. Amid pushback from allies, Congress to review its position on 10% quota. So we know the AIADMK and the BJP are against this, but Congress, which had earlier welcomed the uh, Supreme Court decision, because of the we had seen the we are seeing the allies are not liking the decision, so Congress is reviewing its position on 10% quota. So this was the first page which was there in the Hindu. Now going to the remaining news which is there. Another news on OBC quota emerges as a new conflict in Rajasthan Congress. The reservation for the OBC, with an alleged discrepancy created by the inclusion of ex-servicemen in the category, has emerged as a new flashpoint of conflict in the ruling Congress in Rajasthan. Several Congress leaders have questioned the state government's inability to do away with aberration despite the matter having been raised many times. So the OBC quota or the OBC reservation for the OBCs which were there, with an alleged discrepancy created by inclusion of ex-servicemen. So the ex-servicemen quota was included with the OBC quota. Another important news which we are seeing is uh, the protest against Veer Das. So the Hindu Jan Jagrati Samiti on Saturday said in Goa that it will continue to protest against him till he apologizes for his anti-India remarks. So the Hindu Jagrati Samiti had boycotted or protested against his show in Bangalore. Now they are doing it in Goa. Six Assam communities seeking ST status. So, six ethnic communities or groups in Assam are seeking scheduled tribe status by putting pressure on Narendra Modi government into fulfilling their demand. So these are some of the important till now. Now going ahead, Supreme Court judgment provides impetus for states looking to breach quota ceiling. As we had seen, EWS, economically weaker sections, quota is upheld by the Supreme Court. This might be open a Pandora's box, and states like Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, who were going to break the 50% mark breach on quota, now it will be easier for them to go above 50%. Nalini, five other Rajiv case convicts walk out of prison. So this is an important news again. Nalini was released out of prison and keeping the you can say the principle of equality and justice. Supreme Court has left the other five also. So total six life convicts in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. Nalini, Santhan, Murugan, Sriharan, Robert Pius, and Ravichandran were freed from prisons on Saturday evening after the Supreme Court on Friday ordered their release. Okay, so this is another important news. Um, GNK police recruitment scam, charge sheet filed against 24 accused. So this news is regarding the corruption which is there in the GNK police recruitment scam. Amit Shah is in Tamil Nadu and teach medicine and engineering in Tamil. Home Minister tells Tamil Nadu government. So like we had seen the first news that is today in the MBBS where there was an issue with translation of Hindi English into Hindi, but but in Tamil Nadu, Amit Shah has gone ahead and advising the chief minister to teach medicine and engineering in Tamil. That is what the home minister is telling Tamil Nadu government. Okay, so these are some of the important news till now. Again, in the states, we have investment of 10,742 crore will pave way for Andhra Pradesh's growth, which was said by the Prime Minister. So, wherever the polls are there, wherever elections are there, promises made, and hopefully these promises will be fulfilled and state develops. Art of living to train government officers in stress management. So the VV Giri National Labour Institute, the Center of Excellence in Labour Research and Training under Union Labour Ministry, has roped in Art of Living International Center, Bengaluru, for training officers of the Labour Ministry and its arm in enhancing the quality of work and work relations. So, Art of Living has been roped in by the Labour Ministry for better handling of stress. So, there was a landslide in Idukki district, which is in Kerala, and one missing after landslip hits Idukki. Political parties in Karnataka bicker over statue politics. Day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled 108-foot statue of Kempe Gowda, apparently with an eye to woo the Vokaliga community. So there we have the Vokaliga community, which is very prominent and plays a very important role in state politics. Kempe Gowda statue was unveiled that has remained elusive to the Saffron Party. The ruling BJP and the opposition Janata Dal Secular and the Congress in Karnataka continue to bicker around issue of politicizing the image of Bengaluru's founder with an eye on the assembly election in 2023. So these are all political news. Provide facilities to Sabrimala pilgrims. High Court tells Devaswams, that is the temple trust or the temple management, Tirupati's megalithic burial sites in a state of neglect. So this is another news. So now the news which is national and international. We want G20 heads to meet, solve issues. Indonesian ambassador to India, Ina Krishnamurthy, has says her country does not intervene to ensure any bilateral meetings takes place during the Bali summit and had not been intimated about the possibility of any meeting between Modi and Xi on the sidelines of the meeting. So Indonesia maintains that three priorities most relevant are future of the world, the future of the earth, and the future of the global south. So just you have to remember, Indonesia is encouraging all G20 members or leaders to meet and resolve issues at the upcoming summit in Bali. No information has been yet received on any plans for Narendra Modi to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. So this is the news. India supports ASEAN centrality in Indo-Pacific region. So we have India supports ASEAN centrality in evolving the Indo-Pacific region. So that was by Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar. So just you have to remember Indo-Pacific region, and India is supporting the ASEAN nations, the 10 nations which are in Southeast Asia. Future of JNK lies with India, says Apni party chief. So these are all the national news and the international news. Saudi PM puts off Delhi visit. Official site scheduling difficulties on both ends. So Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman cancelled a planned visit to Delhi due to scheduling issues. West Bengal Minister Giri's comments on Murmu draws criticism. So there was criticism on West Bengal Minister of State for Correctional Home Administration, Akhil Giri, on Saturday came under severe criticism for making a controversial remark on President Draupadi Murmu. India to host No Money for Terror conference. Then we have by-elections ahead of the Rampur by-election. BJP organizes minority conference to woo voters. So these are some of the important news. India's film stars from 1980s reunite. So every year, leading film stars from 1980s catch up for an evening to celebrate their friendship and camaraderie. After a break due to the pandemic, this group reunited in Mumbai on Saturday to continue their annual fun-filled tradition. So, film stars of 1980s reunited in Mumbai on Saturday. Rahul may not attend winter session due to Bharat Jodo Yatra. So we know Congress party's Rahul Gandhi is on the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Congress promises 1 million government jobs, dole, and free power in Gujarat. So there are a lot of doles coming out and a lot of promises in Gujarat. Congress promises 1 million government jobs. So it's a good promise that the youngsters should be taking, and hopefully the party and the government which comes in power fulfills. Commuters shun the fast Mumbai water taxis for the high ticket rate. With round trips on one route priced at as high as rupees 800, commuters say cheaper, faster water transport modes are needed as alternative to the congested land routes. But they don't prefer using the water taxis because of the exorbitant cost. So water taxis are there in Mumbai, are welcome addition to the modes of transport available, but commuters find it very costly. So you can see the water taxis in front of you, the newly launched high-speed catamaran, that is Nayan 11, sails between Mumbai and Mandwa Alibag. Uh, Preparations in full swing for month-long Kashi Tamil Sangaman. So this is an important news again. Two sculptors cross swords over Netaji statue at India Gate. So Netaji statue is being set up, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at India Gate, and there is issue between the sculptors. So world news: Ukrainian police broadcast return to Kherson. FM, that is the finance minister says the war goes on. So the many places have been retaken or reoccupied by the Ukrainian forces, which was abandoned by the Russian army. At ASEAN summit, Biden promises countries that US will work with them. So ASEAN summit is going on in Indonesia, and a lot of promises given by Joe Biden, President of America. Nawaz may return to Pakistan in December. Some countries have resisted 1.5 degrees Celsius goal in COP27, text says US. Okay, and then in science, we have substantial pre-symptomatic monkeypox spread found. Okay, so monkeypox is an issue currently after the COVID-19. This was a scare, and the FAQs, we have the EWS ruling, which is currently very much in news and you should be knowing about, and COP27, that is for the climate change, that is Conference of Parties, 27th Conference of Parties for Climate Change. 1.5 degrees Celsius is at a cliff edge. So these are the important news that we have in sports. As you are seeing today, there is going to be a match, final match between Pakistan and England, T20 World Cup, and this is all we have for the news. Have a nice day.